تذكر يوما كنت تعانق دمعة الفكر تناجي الله في صبر وترجو رحمة تسري فعاش القلب إخلاصا وصرت تحوم كالطير تحلق في ثقافات.
One of the signs to you that Allah loves you is that your wife loves you. Does that make sense? Any married brothers here? You'll know this if you're a married brother. The moment you're not good with Allah, something goes not right with your spouse. 100%. It's inescapable. No, I'm being serious. The moment you mess up a little bit with Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala causes your spouse to you and her have a little thing. Why is that? Because Allah tells us in the Quran that from His signs to us is He created us as men and women from the same soul, and He is the one that puts love between us. And the moment you disobey the one who places love, that love is raised or lessened. And one of the signs that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he used to say to Aisha radiallahu anha, could you imagine the Prophet would actually know when Aisha was upset with him? He would say, Ya Aisha, I know you're not happy with me. He's a Prophet of Allah, but he's also a husband. He says, I know when you're not happy with me and when you are. She says, no, that's not true. I'm always happy with you. He goes, no, I know. How do you know then? He says, when you're happy with me, when you make dua, you say, Wa Rabbi Muhammad, oh Allah, by the Lord of Muhammad, give me this or do that or help me with this. But when you're upset with me, you don't use my name. You say, Wa Rabbil Kaaba, by the Lord of the Kaaba, by the Lord of the dawn. You don't say, Wa Rabbi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And that shows you that there was that, intimacy and sensitivity, but at the same time there were challenges that was appreciated. So one of the lessons that we extract from this is the more Allah loves you, the more your wife loves you. And invariably, the more Allah has distanced you from Him, the more troubles you have in your home. And therefore the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he says, خَيْرُكُمْ, the best one in his nearness to Allah is the best in his treatment of his family. And I am the best in how I treat my family. Meaning because the Prophet is the best of the Ummah. So therefore he's also the best in his conduct with his wife. The closer you are to Allah and the closer you are to the Prophet's conduct with his wife means the closer you are to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Shaykh al-Islam ibn al-Qayyim, he says, if you want to know if you're from the awliya, see if your wife is a wali. If you want to know if you're a friend of Allah, see if your wife is your friend. Does that make sense? You want to be wali with Allah? Is your wife your wali? That's rough, man. Scary. Allah help us.